Hello, my dear friends. I'm Tama, and welcome back to Lotus and Light. In this sacred space where wisdom flows like a gentle stream, I invite you to pause for a moment and breathe deeply with me. Have you ever wondered why, despite your best efforts to find peace, your mind continues to race like a restless monkey swinging from branch to branch? Today, I wish to share with you the subtle habits that create invisible barriers to the tranquility you seek. Habits so ingrained in our daily existence that we barely notice them stealing away our serenity. Last week, we explored the mental traps that pull us away from peace. Today, we're going even deeper, into the unconscious patterns that create these traps in the first place. Through my years of walking the path of awakening, I have observed how our unconscious patterns become the very chains that bind us to suffering. Like shadows cast by objects we cannot see, these habits operate beneath our awareness, silently disrupting the natural flow of inner calm that is our birthright. The first habit that blocks our peace is the constant pursuit of mental stimulation. In our modern world, we have become addicted to the endless stream of information, entertainment, and distractions. Our minds, like hungry ghosts, constantly seek the next piece of content, the next notification, the next moment of excitement. This habit creates what I call the restless mind syndrome, where silence becomes uncomfortable and stillness feels like stagnation. I remember during my early days of practice, I would reach for my phone the moment I felt even the slightest hint of boredom. This unconscious reflex prevented me from experiencing the profound peace that emerges when we allow our minds to settle naturally, like sediment sinking to the bottom of a clear pond. The second barrier to inner peace lies in our relationship with time itself. We have developed the habit of chronically rushing through life, always focused on the next moment, rather than fully inhabiting the present one. This mental time traveling creates a constant state of low-level anxiety, as our consciousness remains scattered across past regrets and future worries. When we eat, we think about our afternoon meeting. When we walk, we plan tomorrow's tasks. When we speak with loved ones, part of our attention drifts to our endless to-do lists. This habit fragments our awareness and prevents us from accessing the deep peace that exists only in the eternal now. Another subtle habit that disrupts our tranquility is the unconscious need to judge and categorize every experience. Our minds have become like sorting machines, constantly labeling moments as good or bad, pleasant or unpleasant, right or wrong. This mental commentary creates an invisible layer of resistance to what is, preventing us from accepting reality with the openness that allows peace to flourish. I learned this lesson while observing a flower in my garden. Initially, my mind began its usual commentary about the flower's beauty, comparing it to others I had seen. But when I simply allowed the flower to exist without my mental labels, a profound stillness emerged, and I experienced the flower's essence directly, beyond the prison of concepts. The fourth habit involves our attachment to being right and the need to control outcomes. We unconsciously tense our bodies and minds whenever reality doesn't align with our preferences. This habit creates a constant state of subtle resistance, like swimming against a gentle current. The energy required to maintain this resistance gradually depletes our capacity for peace. Perhaps most surprisingly, many of us have developed the habit of rejecting negative emotions instead of allowing them to flow naturally through our experience. We try to think our way out of sadness, analyze away our anger, or distract ourselves from fear. This emotional avoidance creates internal pressure, like trying to hold a beach ball underwater. True peace comes from learning to welcome all emotions as temporary visitors in the vast space of our awareness. The habit of multitasking also fragments our consciousness in ways that prevent deep peace from taking root. When we attempt to do several things simultaneously, our attention becomes scattered like seeds thrown carelessly on rocky ground. Peace requires the focused presence that comes from doing one thing at a time with complete attention. Finally, we often unknowingly carry the habit of seeking validation and approval from others. This creates a subtle tension as we monitor how others perceive us, adjusting our behavior to maintain their favorable opinions. This external focus draws our energy away from the inner stillness where true contentment resides. Breaking these habits requires the gentle persistence of water wearing away stone. Start by becoming aware of these patterns without judgment. Notice when you reach for distractions, when you rush through moments, when you resist what is. Awareness itself begins the process of transformation. Practice single-pointed attention by fully engaging with one activity at a time. Allow emotions to arise and pass naturally, like clouds drifting across an endless sky. Cultivate moments of deliberate stillness, even if just for a few breaths between activities. As we part ways today, carry this awareness like a gentle lamp into your daily life. If a habit spoke to your heart, share it in the comments. Your reflection is a gift to our Sangha. Like this video if it brought you even a moment of clarity, and subscribe to walk this path with us. Ring the bell so future teachings may continue to support your journey toward inner peace.